Today we've been talking about the countryside, and my favourite activity is to go walking through the countryside. But have you noticed in English there are lots of different ways of saying the verb walk? For example, I want to tell you about the last time I went for a walk. Well, I was strolling through the park, and strolling means to walk very relaxed. And I noticed there was a guy walking behind me. And at first I thought he was just wandering. So if you're wandering, you're walking very relaxed as well, but probably without a clear purpose or an aim. But then I noticed that he was still walking behind me some 5 minutes later, and I got the feeling that he was following me. So I decided to lengthen my stride. So your stride is your step, and if you lengthen it, it means you start to walk a bit faster. So I began to stride away. And I turned around and he was striding right behind me. So I decided I needed to break into a run. So if you break into a run, it means you start running. And guess what? I turned around and he was still running behind me. But luckily, I'm quite a fast runner, so I managed to give him the slip. So if you give someone the slip, it means you get away from them in the physical sense. So I gave him the slip, got back to my car, and I realized I didn't have my keys. So I had to retrace my steps. And that means to go back along the path that I walked, trying to see where I dropped my keys. Unfortunately, I couldn't find them, and I'm searching until all of a sudden I feel a tap on my shoulder. And it was the guy. I was so shocked, I stepped back. The guy must have crept up behind me. So if you creep up behind someone, it means you walk very carefully, very slowly, like animals do when they're trying to hunt other animals. So he crept up behind me and I was shocked. But in the end, he was actually just trying to give me back my keys. Well, I can tell you I was extremely embarrassed and I had to trudge back to the car. So if you trudge, you walk pretty slowly, in low spirits, you're not very happy. And I got back to the car and I realized that I had no petrol in the car. So I had to walk all the way home. Well, that's it from me. Until next time, I'll see you.